Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Second Bag Tag Battle 4 or Jarvis M. Carter or Gamers Paradise getting at you once again. Um, Let me kind of get into this right now because I thought it was important. Um, I felt that recently I might have jumped the gun by saying some of the stuff I said in my last video. I'm not gonna apologize for any of it. Number one, because I think I was being truthful. Number two, because I think that widespread, we're not trying to make an example out of anybody, and I think that that's what I feel like was occurring, and that people were thinking that I was making an example of Devon or something to that degree. With that being said, I want to just thank everybody who participated in this Battle of the Beats, from the people in the first round, from DJ SNES, Jenkins, so I think other people who lost in the first round. Ruler Inc., all you guys for making this probably one of the most successful BOTBs I've seen in recent history. I also want to just say thank you to each and every one of you guys who still have your videos up. I'm still generating hits from that. I have switched my eBay account from the one that I had you guys with to a new one. We're actually moving forward with another partner, and we've started selling over there. I'll definitely let you guys in on the PayPal screenshots and all that at some point. Before I get into talking about the next BOTB, I want to really just kind of address some problems from this BOTB that are probably not going to be tolerated next BOTB. You know what I mean? I am your sponsor. I'll probably still be your head judge next year. I'm hoping we can find somebody from the community that is, well versed in this, and isn't me, because I have a specific ear, just like a lot of people have a specific ear, but I think that I'm not biased. I want to be fair, and recently Devon and I had an opportunity to talk in a post that I made, and he kind of just apologized for being late, and he thought that it would be unfair to Vix because he followed the rules to not win the tournament based on the fact that he didn't follow the rules. For that, Devon, I commend you severely, and I mean that it garners a respect level in this community that I don't believe has ever been present. So, if you ask me, that was pretty decent of you to post. I would show the post, but I don't think it needs to be shown. I think it's pretty obvious the fact that Devon understands where I'm coming from with that. However, I did reach out to the community and I asked, do you guys think I jumped the gun on this? Do you think I was kind of harsh on him? Because being a sponsor, you want the support of the community. You don't want people to dislike the tournament or dislike you as a person, because really the truth is you guys make me money. You're kind of like the employees. Can't piss off your employees and then expect your business to run smooth. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just kind of wanted to, if you'll comment below, just let me know what you're thinking about what I said, and then what I say in this video too would be nice. On to the next thing, on the next agenda. Congratulations to the only back-to-back BOTB winner, Vix. Man, Dave, man, it's amazing to have you as a back-to-back, and you're probably going to be the only back-to-back champion that we'll ever have, because you'll get new blood this tournament, hopefully, and I mean, you kind of skated through the tournament. If we look in the brackets really quick, we can see how people just kind of let you get there, man. There was a couple times you could have got beat, you just didn't. I really think there was kind of a lax in a lot of things. Had Ken's computer not went down, I don't know if you would have been there. Had the whole situation with DJ SNES, had his beat not been as bad as it was, and had yours not been mixed as bad as yours has been, just a turn of events in this tournament could have made so that Dave did not win the tournament. But obviously this guy, me and Aces said something to each other this morning, and we said luck is a skill, and I mean that. There's a reason in D&D that luck has a skill role. You know what I mean? And that's no nerdy shit. That's just truth, man. Luck plays on the side of somebody all the time, man. So, big ups to you, Dave. The beat was awesome. Was Devon's better? Yes. I'm just gonna make that 100% clear. It was better. Timely? No. So we're just gonna make that clear. I guess let me say this too. I look forward to the next BOTB, man. I'm super duper stoked to make this happen because not only have I made a partnership with this community, I've made a partnership with Aces Gallon with the Battle of the Beach, and it makes me feel good to know that not only am I giving back to this community and recognizing good work, it also makes me feel good that I have an opportunity to touch each and every one of you guys' lives. So for me to be accepted as a part of this community is extremely I guess humbling. I think that's the best way for me to say it. I think that there are some people in the community that don't speak to me, based on where I'm at, and so on and so forth, with my own achievements in beat making, so on and so forth. But I think for the majority of people who are a part of this tournament and who are a part of what's going on in the community on an active and a daily basis, it's pretty nice to have you guys as friends on Facebook, as well as to have you as comrades in this Battle of the Beats thing. I thank you very much for that. Let's also get to some notes on business, because I think that needs to be addressed. Aces put in a video that I had a 41% increase in sales since the start of the BOTB. I'm going to give you guys some really earth-shattering numbers really quickly. Just a second, I'm going to actually pull this up on the other computer. Over the period of the BOTB, I saw an increase of sales through eBay alone. You know what I'm saying? An increase of sales at the end of the tournament being today. You know what I'm saying? Well, basically because we made a decision today. That's the reason why it ended. A gross sales increase is 48%. You know what I'm saying? Or in dollar amounts, what I would have made compared to what I did, what I would have made compared to what I did make with the advertising that you guys gave to me was an astronomical $7,488 more than what I would have made had I not been the sponsor of the tournament. Let this be key to several people who are kind of on the fence of getting into the tournament. You know what I mean? You guys not only help me, you know what I'm saying? You not only help me when this happens, you know what I mean? You help yourself, because I don't have a problem giving away money when you guys make me money like that. That's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving away a fraction of the profit increase that I had. And I want to just thank you guys for that, for especially the people who put in kind of like Devon's little thing where my Gamers Paradise symbol came up and you put my link down there, as well as Devon. I thank you for those entries on all of your entries all the way through. This beat is presented by Gamers Paradise, video games at affordable prices. I mean that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't thank you guys enough for that. Next order of business, BOTB XTE 2. How do I even say this, man? I was so moved by the profit margin I was making in this tournament. You know what I mean? I think that $1,000 grand prize is just a drop in the bucket to me at this point. I'm not making big baller money. Let me make that clear. I mean, I kind of pay my bills here and there and stuff like that. Shoot, my truck's late right now. But I'm gonna get to that. You know, I mean, just PayPal has like when you open a new account, they have this holdover time, and it's just All right, not gonna explain that. Anyway, when you're selling on eBay, it just has a holdover. So basically, I felt like there was a need for the community to have something that was better than just some free tournament where people were just in it to be in it. I noticed that we only had 28 entries this time. I'm hoping I'm going to get at least 50 of you guys. A big call out to people to get in this year. AKR beats, PMC. I'd like to see you in the tournament this year. Styles T. I don't care what anybody says. I'd like to see you in this year. DJ Blazy. I'd love to see you in the tournament this year. DJ Sonic Freak, if you hear me, man, I know that you're out there, so don't tell me you ain't, because I know you're out there working and doing your thing. DJ Sonic Freak, I'd like to see you in the tournament this year. Heat Morgan, I'd love to see you guys in the tournament. Maxie the Man, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see you in there this year. I assume, you'll be in there this year. Greg Lemon, I want to see you back. You know, I know that we had an issue, but it is what it is, and that's just what we do. You know what I mean? Devon Thompson, all of my top 8, I assume you guys are going to be back. You know, I want to see you guys back in here. DJ SNES, I want to see you back. XX.Jenkins.XX, I need to see you in this tournament. Brother, I need to see, if you need something, man, if you need Fruity Loop Studio, an older version of that, I need you to get a hold of me. You know what I'm saying? If that would help you out and get you a little bit further along in your beat producing, please let me know. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna also hand out prizes this this tournament coming up, along with the fact that we're gonna give away this cash, of course. You know, who else I want to just listen? JBL the Pride, JLB the Pride. That's what I need to see if you can get in here. I'd appreciate it if you could. If anybody hears me call out somebody's name, you know them, hit them up on YouTube and be like, hey man, this dude wants to see you in a tournament. It's probably gonna be a good cash tournament. I don't know. I mean, I think that there's a ton of you guys out there that Bassfield, man, where are you? I haven't heard from you in a minute, man. I'm definitely super super intrigued by half of your page. Killer Cameras of Bell. Jeez, who else is out there? I just want to get a good group of you guys in here, and to really see this thing take off like it should. You know what I mean? I'd love to see some of these matchups. I'm very I'm very intrigued in the next, for the one, not this one, but the one after, because I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just assign squads. Like, we're gonna put 2 people together and put you guys together, and pretty much y'all are gonna make a beat together. It'll be like, Ken X Cam Rizzle, and y'all are a squad. Y'all gonna move through the brackets that way, and randomly we're going to select your partner. Do you know what I'm saying? There is gonna be a shuffle. Be ready for it this tournament. I'm gonna shuffle these brackets where you're not gonna know who the hell you're facing next time. It's gonna make it intriguing. It's gonna make it very hard for you to kind of just judge on who's in your bracket and who's gonna be there, who's gonna be in the Final Four, because you don't know where you're gonna end up. I think that that's a good idea. I think it'll also do that. Also, no, there will be a best 2 out of 3 in one of these rounds. It probably won't be in round 1. I'll just make that very clear to you. It won't be in round 1 because I don't want to put a lot of stigmata on people making their beats, so on and so forth. I think Ace has made it very clear that he is going to release the fields for each round prior to the tournament starting, so you'll know what you need to have done. It would be really nice, just to make a long story short, if you had your stuff made, done, and privatized on your page prior to us getting to where we need to go. The other thing is this, I don't think Aces Galvin has said this, but as long as your beat wasn't uploaded in the last, uploaded in the last 6 months, and it wasn't part of, and it was not part of any of the older BOTBs, you may use any beat that fits the category that we have that is already pre-made and has already been re-released on your page. That's not a problem. All we ask you to do is privatize that video, do you know what I'm saying, and create it in under the new structure of what you have, or delete your video and then re-upload it for an entry. That's all we ask you to do. I mean, as long as you haven't uploaded that thing in the last 6 months, I don't care what you do. I don't care as long as it's good. Because, I mean, some of your older stuff may fit a category that might work. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a ton of people who have done TV themes and done things like that, and they've done it in the past. You don't have to create anything absolutely new, absolutely new to do that. I think that's the misconception of the Battle of the Beats, is that these beats have to be created at the time that we're giving you time to do that. No, listen. If you have a beat that you haven't used in a year or doesn't have a lot of views, man, enter it in the tournament. That's all I can say about that. Last but not least, man, I just really want to throw this out there, man. If we get to XTE 4, I think it is my intention, and I'd like to just get some feedback on this. It is probably going to be my intention to give away a car. I'm almost 100% positive that if we can get to TE4, which will probably be in not 2014, but probably late of 2015. You know what I mean? We're gonna have TE2, probably run another one in the summer, TE3, XTE3, and then you know, I think when we get to XTE4, if we can make it that far, if I'm okay, the business is still going well, I am almost 100% positive that I'm going to give away a effing car. I'm pretty certain I'm going to do that. And to the winner, I'm gonna essentially fly you out to come get your car and drive it back to you, drive it back home. I mean, and it's not gonna be no chintzy shit. You know, it's probably gonna be something from that's worth a good shit ton of money. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be giving you guys things that aren't worth anything, and I'm pretty certain that the next time around, if this thing gets real well and my sales go up and things go well for me, man, you know, I got no choice but to keep offering bigger, better, and badder things to this community, because I think that you know, I think that that's what really needs to happen, is that these things have to be really, really good, you know, and the more publicity that this tournament gets, the better it is, and that's my personal opinion. So I think if we can get to XTE4, because I don't think a crossover tournament is going to really allow you guys to share a car, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely going to be looking on eBay for something that's salvage and rebuildable, and I'm going to get it rebuilt. It's going to look like it never got into an accident. It will have a salvage title, more than likely, salvage repairable title. But most of the time, those cars can look really, really good when you get them taken care of, and you can get into them really, really cheap. So, you know, I really implore you guys to, you know, stay on point, keep your stuff going. I'm 16 minutes in, and I don't think, you know, people want to hear me talk for that long. With that being said, you know what I'm saying, thanks a lot to all the people who were involved in this endeavor. Jessica Galvin, Aces Galvin, all of the entries, and all former BOTBs, so on and so forth. I hope that this can be a very successful endeavor for us both, and that we can all prosper and profit from what we're doing, as well as get to know each other better in the community. From now forward, just to let you know, if you get into the final 8, you need to make a profile video. The Elite 8 will require you to have a profile video so we can know who you are. I think the profile videos were super duper good. I think people really got to know each and every one of you guys that were in the final 4. It made for an extremely great extremely great final 4 battles that came down, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors, in your lives, in your school lives, as well as in your beat making and in your jobs and things like that. So, you know, understand, I work from my house, you know what I'm saying? This is where I work at, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody gets that opportunity. So, you know, I'm not like you, where, you know, you're a beat maker and a boyfriend and an employee and a student. I'm not like you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's like for you fellas, you know, so understand that too, and ladies as well, because I know that there are ladies out there that do beats as well. I don't understand what that's like, so I'm not going to proclaim to know, you know. At some point, me and Aces are going to sit down and I'm going to learn this shit too, so, you know, but I'm pretty happy to say that, you know, this has been one of the best BOTBs that I was ever had an opportunity to judge. Close matchups like Virix Shades, close matchups like I think Ken Saki, or no, I'm sorry, Saki J Hits, or something to that degree. You know, those things were good, and I think that that's exactly what the community needs. So, anyway, I'm 19 in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for being a part of my life, being a part of probably millions of people around the world's lives, and you know, stay tuned. BOTB XTE, deuces. All right.